Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 29th of June 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, Bannerghatta Biological Park recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? So India's largest leopard safari has opened at Bannerghatta Biological Park that lies in the state of Karnataka, and it covers 20 hectares. Means the safari would cover 20 hectares of land. Basically it houses 8 leopards with further plans to increase their number. Okay, so this area is secured with railway barricades and it is enclosed with 4.5 meters tail chain link mesh and mild steel sheets to ensure the leopards remain within the boundaries. Fine. So Bannerghatta Biological Park lies in the state of Karnataka, and why it came into news? Because India's largest leopard safari has been opened here. Okay. Next question is, recently where was the first International Dairy Federation Asia Pacific Summit held? So first IDF Regional Dairy Conference Asia Pacific held at Kochi from 26th to 28th of June 2024, and this conference was themed at farmer centric innovations in dairying. Okay, and it is organized by the Indian National Committee of International Dairy Federation. Key figures here include the Secretary of Animal Husbandry and Dairying and the National Dairy Development Board. So leaders and experts will address the global dairy sector issues, and this event features 22 exhibition pavilions and 17 startups showcasing dairy farms, processing equipment and related technologies. Fine. So what was the venue for first International Dairy Federation Asia Pacific Summit? This is Kochi in the state of Kerala. Which day is observed as Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Day every year? Since 2017, 27th of June has been observed as MSME Day, and this day recognizes the sector's role in economic development and employment, because MSMEs accounts for 90% of business, 60 to 70% of employment and 50% of GDP annually. GDP globally. So United Nations General Assembly established this day on 6th of April in the year 2017, and this year what was the theme? Theme was MSMEs and the Sustainable Development Goal. Okay, so it focuses on achieving the Sustainable Development Goals by the end of 2030. Two things are important. When do we observe the MSME Day? Answer is 27th of June. And what was the theme for this year? Theme is MSMEs and the Sustainable Development Goal. Recently, the India's first Chadwick House Navigating Audit Heritage Museum has been inaugurated at which place? So after 164 years, the Comptroller and Auditor General of India opened its first museum at Chadwick House in Shimla. It was inaugurated by our CAG GC Murmu, and the museum basically highlights India's federal audit heritage. And Chadwick House is the place where Mahatma Gandhi stayed during the 1946 cabinet mission. Also, it housed the first training school for Indian audit and accounts service professionals in the year 1950. So it exhibits include Chanakya writing, the Arthashastra. Fine. So India's first Chadwick House Navigating Audit Heritage Museum has been inaugurated in Shimla. Next question is, recently which country has become the 100th full member to join the International Solar Alliance? This is the country Paraguay, that is A option. Paraguay has become the 100th full member of International Solar Alliance by officially handing over its instrument of ratification in New Delhi. And this International Solar Alliance was co-founded by India and France during the 2015 COP21, and it promotes the global solar energy deployment. So this alliance now has 119 signatories with 100 ratified members, and basic aim of this alliance is to implement the Paris Climate Agreement through extensive solar energy adoption. Right? Okay. So Paraguay has become the 100th full member to join the International Solar Alliance. Recently, which military station has become the second military station in India to construct a plastic waste road? Here answer is Jaipur military station. Jaipur military station is now the second in India to have a road made of plastic waste, and this is a 100 meters road basically, and it was built under GE South and CE Jaipur zone with Deep Constructions Private Limited, and it follows the first plastic road at Narangi military station. Where does the Narangi military station lie? It lies in the state of Assam. Okay, so these roads are more durable with less wear and tear, and it reduces the water induction and increased sustainability. Okay, so it has reduced water induction and increased sustainability. So Jaipur military station has become the second military station in India to construct a plastic waste road. Now apart from it, the Defense Research and Development Organization means DRDO handed over the medium range microwave obscurant chaff rocket to the Indian Navy in New Delhi, and it was developed by the Defense Laboratory of DRDO in Jodhpur. This technology obscures the radar signals and it creates a microwave shield to reduce the radar detection. The chaff rocket uses the special fibers with unique microwave obscuration properties which are assembled to enhance the radar evasion capabilities. Okay, you can be asked that which organization has recently delivered the medium range microwave obscurant chaff rocket to the Indian Navy? Your answer would be DRDO. Okay. Mark Rutte, recently appointed as the new Secretary General of NATO, is the Prime Minister of which country? Here answer is Netherlands, C option. Mark Rutte, who is the Prime Minister of Netherlands, has been appointed as the next Secretary General of NATO, and it is approved by the NATO's 32 member countries in Brussels. Okay, and he will succeed Jens Stoltenberg on 1st of October 2024. So his nomination came after overcoming opposition from Hungary and Turkey and the withdrawal of Romanian President Klaus Iohannis. So he became the sole candidate and he was elected to lead the Western Military Alliance after serving as the Dutch Prime Minister since 2010. Okay. So Mark Rutte has been recently appointed as the new Secretary General of NATO and he is the Prime Minister of Netherlands. Calibre cruise missile recently seen in the news was developed by which country? Here answer is D option, Russia. The Russian Black Sea Fleet recently launched the Calibre cruise missiles targeting the Ukrainian infrastructure. These Calibre missiles have been launched by Russia's Almaz Ante, and it can be launched from various platforms and serve anti-ship, anti-submarine and the land attack roles. So they vary in size ranging from 1300 kgs to 2300 kgs with ranges spanning from 200 kilometers up to 2500 kilometers. So it features advanced guidance systems and high explosive warheads. Calibre missiles can accelerate to supersonic speeds to evade the defenses in the terminal phase. Fine. So Calibre cruise missile was developed by Russia. Recently, which country has signed an $18 million memorandum of understanding with ISRO's commercial arm New Space India Limited? So recently, the Australian government has signed this $18 million memorandum of understanding with New Space India Limited, and it is ISRO's commercial arm, as we know. So it is a part of Space Maitri mission, and this initiative strengthens the bilateral ties in space exploration and it focuses on debris management and sustainability. Basically, NSIL will launch the Space Machines Company's Optimus spacecraft of Australia in 2026 on ISRO's SSLV. So it marks a significant collaboration in space technology and fostering responsible space operations between India and Australia, right? So Australia has signed this MOU with the ISRO's commercial arm New Space India Limited. Now apart from it, the Indian Air Force has recently proposed to acquire 10 Tapas drones, which are officially known as Tactical Airborne Platform for Aerial Surveillance Beyond Horizon 201. It is developed by DRDO's Aeronautical Development Establishment. These are medium altitude, long endurance drones. Previously, they are known as Rustam 2. So it fulfills the tri-services intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition, tracking and reconnaissance needs. It is capable of operating day and night at 30,000 feet with a 24-hour endurance. They feature a 250 kilometers of range, carry up to 350 kgs of payload, and it includes advanced surveillance and radar technologies. Fine. So you can be asked that which organization developed the Tapas BH201 UAV, means unmanned aerial vehicle, that was recently seen in the news. So your answer would be DRDO. Okay. Which organization recently released the World Drug Report 2024? Here correct answer would be United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Recently they have released their annual World Drug Report on the World Drug Day, which is observed every year on 26th of June. Basic aim here is to combat the drug abuse and trafficking globally. The report highlights a rise in the illicit drug use with 292 million users worldwide by the end of 2022. So cannabis remains the most abused drug, which is followed by the opioids and others. Regions like Triple Frontier and Golden Triangle face significant criminal activity. Legalization efforts in Canada, Uruguay and parts of US are noted alongside environmental impacts of drug-related activities. Fine. So United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime has released the World Drug Report 2024. Which institute has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the University of Leeds to launch the joint virtual Center of Excellence on Sustainable Development? This is IIT Madras, that is C option. IIT Madras and University of Leeds have partnered to establish the joint virtual Center of Excellence on Sustainable Development. This MOU aims to foster the impactful research and innovation towards achieving sustainable development goals, and this collaboration will enhance the academic exchange through joint projects, courses and conferences, which creates a network of high quality staff to drive the sustainable solutions globally, as highlighted from the University of Leeds. Okay. So IIT Madras has signed this MOU with University of Leeds to launch the joint virtual Center of Excellence on Sustainable Development. Now apart from it, researchers from the Department of Bioengineering in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, have developed a 3D hydrogel culture system that mimics the mammalian lung environment. So this innovation allows the precise tracking and study of tuberculosis bacteria infection in the lung cells. This system serves as a robust platform for testing the effectiveness of the TB therapeutics. Okay. You can be asked that which institute has recently designed a novel 3D hydrogel culture system to study the TB infection and treatment. Your answer would be Indian Institute of Science. The next question is, recently who has been appointed as the new president of Professional Golf Tour of India? This is very famous Kapil Dev. Kapil Dev is renowned Indian cricketer and also he is a golfer. He has been elected as the new president of the Professional Golf Tour of India. He is succeeding H. Sri Nivasan. Okay. So Kapil Dev was captain in India's 1983 Cricket World Cup winning team. He served as vice president as well, and also he is known as Haryana Hurricane. He played a key role in promoting the professional golf in India since its inception in 2006, and he organized the tournaments nationwide. Okay, so Kapil Dev has been appointed as the new president of Professional Golf Tour of India. Now apart from it, the Indian Army has constructed a 150-foot suspension bridge in northern Sikkim within just 48 hours to restore the connectivity to border villages that were affected by heavy rains and landslide. So this initiative aimed to help the locals because of tragic loss of 6 lives earlier this month. Suspension bridge features the roadways suspended from the cables, anchored securely, and it provides crucial infrastructure amidst the challenging terrain and adverse weather condition, right? So you can be asked that recently the Indian Army engineers have constructed a 150-foot suspension bridge in which state to reconnect the border villages which got cut off due to heavy rains? Your answer would be Sikkim. Fine. Which district of Uttar Pradesh is known as the City of Knives? Here answer is Rampur, that is A option. Rampur district is known as City of Knives and it has crafted the renowned Rampuri Chaku since the 18th century. These plates are the symbols of artisanship and royal patronage. They are made from high quality steel which are paired with handles of bone, horn or ivory which is intricately carved into the pieces of art. So despite a 1990s ban on longer blades to reduce the violence, Rampur artisans adapt legally, preserving their craft's legacy, and this resilience highlight the Rampur's cultural heritage and commitment to the craftsmanship. Okay, so do remember that Rampur district of UP is known as City of Knives. Next is Raimona National Park, recently seen in the news due to an antelope-like mammal, mainland Sero, is located in which Indian state? Here correct answer is C option, Assam state. A mainland Sero, which is a mammal between a goat and an antelope, was sighted at 96 meters above the sea level in Raimona National Park, Assam, near the human habitation. It is documented by a team of scientists and this finding was published in the Journal of Threatened Taxa. The Sero is usually found at 200 to 300 meters in the India-Bhutan border region, and it highlights the biodiversity conservation efforts in the park, and previously it was very much affected by poaching and logging. Okay, so Raimona National Park was in news because of an antelope and it lies in the state of Assam. Fine. Now apart from it, NASA has recently observed the gigantic jets over the Himalayan mountains. These rare and powerful lightning phenomena extend from the top of a cloud to the edge of space, differing from regular cloud to cloud and cloud to ground lightning. It is documented only in the 21st century. The bottoms of gigantic jets resemble the blue jets while the tops look like red sprites. So this discovery adds to our understanding of atmospheric phenomena. Okay, you can be asked that which organization recently witnessed the gigantic jets over the Himalayan mountain. Your answer would be NASA. Okay, so these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Sana signing off.